It's recording. Welcome back to the Irish Brotherhood Podcast. This is episode 10. No Reuben today. Man's man's been man's been dodgy these last few days, so I don't know what's he been up to. He's slacking. But this week we have Liam, our guest for this week. Would you like to
Hello
introduce
guys.
yourself, Liam?
Hello, my name is Liam. I'm from Cork. Very into martial arts and training, exercise science, things like that.
Right. What made you get into self improvement?
It's about 2 years ago, or maybe late 2021. I saw a Hamza video, and from there, I just started implementing stuff he said, and I slowly changed my life.
Do you still watch Hamza?
Um, from time to time, maybe like once a month. Not a lot,
Fair.
not often.
Fair. His newer videos are they're quite long as well.
Yeah,
So
I've seen them. I
yeah,
watched his one on like how to think. It sounds like a very brainwashy video, but it was actually good advice.
yeah. So what other self improvement content creators do you watch?
Um, I currently I don't think I watch any other ones really.
Oh, fair enough. How long have you been doing martial arts?
I grew up doing like taekwondo, and then I swapped to kickboxing, and then I swapped to Muay Thai. And about a year ago, started MMA, but I haven't done it like for the past year because I was doing the leaving cert. But I gotta
Okay.
get back into it once my injury heals.
What injury do you have?
Um, I have like two protruding shoulder blades because about a year ago in July I was in Florida training with my dad, and
Yeah.
you know the way the weight there is in pounds instead of
Yeah.
kg. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I did the math wrong and
Okay.
accidentally hit a PR by accident, but on the way up my shoulder like clicked because I didn't do any warm up.
Okay.
And then after that, I kept training for about 3 months and just made it worse. And one day I woke up and my shoulder blade was like back into place.
Yeah.
Uh, I proceeded to do like 200 push ups, and it was actually fine like that day after. But the
Yeah.
next day, I trained shoulders basically all day, like pike push ups, because I do calisthenics.
Yeah.
And then I made it worse again.
Okay.
So I
So
haven't, I haven't trained upper body since July.
okay. So what type of training do you do now then? Since you can't train upper body.
Uh, Well, I can train forearms, but that's about it, upper body wise. So I've been doing lots of grip strength training. I'm up to like 200 pounds, and I train abs, train legs. Like I train abs every day. I train legs every 2 days, and I do cardio as well. I do hill sprints and stuff like that.
So for legs, you mentioned you train calisthenics. So do you do like weights for legs or calisthenics for legs?
Um, Bit of both, but calisthenics mainly. One leg
Okay.
squats, like horse
Okay.
stance, single leg RDLs.
Okay. For when you did bodybuilding split, did you do like what type of split did you use?
I use push pull legs, and I went from like 64 kg to like 75 in like 3 months. It was crazy.
Call it peak genetics, and
Yeah,
we just need that injury to heal now, and then you can go
yeah.
back to
Been doing
it.
rehab lately. I hope it heals.
Yeah. So you mentioned you were doing the leaving, so you're done the leaving cert now, yeah?
Yeah, I finished
Yeah.
2 days ago.
How'd it go?
Oh, it was all right. I don't really care about the result though, to be
Fair
honest.
enough. So, what do you plan to do? Since you're done leaving, so what do you plan to do?
Uh,
Like, go to college or?
No, I'm gonna do a personal training certificate and like an entrepreneur course maybe. I'm gonna do
Okay.
online coaching because I'm very into writing people like plans and exercise
Yeah.
science and stuff like that, and I like helping people. So I'd like to like do online coaching. If anyone wants a plan, they can just hit me up and I'll write one. Um,
Yeah.
I'd like to open a gym one day, but like
Hmm.
with a unique spin on it. I can't reveal it because it's not patented. No stealing my
Okay. Okay.
ideas.
Yeah. Yeah. Subtle plug to the workout plans. Subtle plug. Anyone, if anyone wants that, you know who to hit up then if you want workout
Yeah.
plans, right? So have you like since you mentioned entrepreneurship, do you have any like past businesses or anything that you have started or are currently doing?
Oh, I did drop shipping like a year ago. Didn't make any money off of it because I wasn't like old enough to like upload Facebook ads. I like tried making I made like a fake ID, but it didn't work because obviously they have like bots that scan it.
Yeah, yeah,
And for the Shopify like membership, there's like three options, right?
yeah,
And I picked the most expensive one. It's like
yeah,
€500
yeah,
for 3 months. You get that free.
yeah, yeah.
But I wrote down like the day I was gonna cancel it on, so it wouldn't charge me. But then when I went to cancel it, I literally went to cancel it on the day that
Uh,
that it was up. So I lost like a good like 300 or whatever it was.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, what were you trying to drop ship?
Workout equipment, like stuff for like body weight rows and weights and stuff.
Okay, so just like dumbbells, sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you go back to doing that again or
Nah. I think it's like a waste of time, and you're better off doing what you actually like have a purpose for. Like you're not really
Mhm.
helping anyone by drop shipping.
Yeah, fair. But do you think that dropshipping is a good business model?
Um, I think it's a bit oversaturated right now because like loads of people been trying to do it. So there's
Yeah,
like tons more of like those like Shopify stores.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I
Um,
mean, you can probably make it work though, sure.
yeah, but like I'd say it depends on the product as well, because as you said, it is oversaturated. So
Yeah,
you have to
if you can
find that
find
winning
something
product.
unique.
Yeah. Okay. So, how long is it gonna take for your injury to heal, or do you even know,
Um,
or
my
you just kind of
physio
like
said like about 2 months.
okay, and then like slowly start with strengthening your shoulders and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Fair enough.
Hopefully, I should be good by like September.
Okay, then you can start. Probably end up benching like 150 or something soon. Get onto that bodybuilding split. Yeah,
Yeah,
be
no,
like
I'm
triple the size
gonna go
of
back to
one.
calisthenics.
Oh yeah, can start doing what are them like?
Handstand push-ups.
Oh yeah, handstand push-ups, the um, L sits, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I
So
can already else it, but I haven't done it in a while.
oh
So I
fair.
don't want to put pressure on my shoulder.
Yeah, yeah. So what would you say? Um, yeah. So speaking about, we spoke about workouts. We spoke about what you had your previous businesses. The funny thing, right, is mentioning the leaving cert. So you said you didn't really care about it. So like, and you got into self improvement like around 2021. Is that around roughly the same time when you found out like, oh, um, well, before I even mention that, do you like believe that the education system here in Ireland is actually decent or it's wasting time?
I think it depends what you want to do, really. if you want to be like a
Hmm.
lawyer or a doctor or something, you think
Yeah,
that's like what you want to do with your life, you kind
yeah,
of have to. But otherwise, I think it's a waste of time. There's so many more like resources out there nowadays for learning. There's books,
yeah,
there's courses, free courses.
yeah.
Like you don't really need college anymore. It's
True,
outdated.
true. Yeah, that's true as well. I agree with you. I think it's just with depends if you really, really want to be like
Yeah,
lawyer, doctor, engineer, and then other than that, you can get through it, no problem.
yeah. Like
So yeah, so I'm guessing you realized fairly early on that like college is overrated. I'm guessing, because for me anyway, I found out like I only realized everything once I got into university. So like, because I started my journey a bit late, so
what
uh, I
what
was
degree are you doing?
I'm doing engineering. I'm in my final year, so I'm already in the deep end before finding it out. So
So you're not are
I'd
you gonna pursue a career in that?
probably not, but since I'm in my last year, I might as well graduate, I guess, because if I like drop out now, it's kind of a waste of a couple of years, you know.
I suppose, yeah. But I
Yeah,
mean, if you're not gonna use it, then you might just be wasting one more.
true. But then again, it is only 1 year, and
Yeah.
even though I have a few things that I am working on the side that I would prefer working on, like put more time onto that than studying for exams that I don't really care about. But like, I see your point, but I'd say it's better to have it at that point if I'm at final year, you know. Might as well, even if I won't use it, at least it's there. But also speaking of that, so I saw like I'm in this other school community right here. Are you in Hamza school community by what is it called Adonis gang?
Yeah, I mean it's free one. That's how I gathered like a bunch of people from Ireland and
Okay.
found the Irish Brotherhood.
Oh, you're one of the founders.
Huh?
Are you one
No,
of
I
the
didn't.
founders of it?
I didn't start the Irish Brotherhood, but I made my own group like before I found out about the Irish Brotherhood. There's like 24 people in it. Some of them are from
Okay.
the Irish Brotherhood. Some of them aren't.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, because I got added into it by Sean. Um, Also, just for context for some of the viewers some of you who are probably in the Irish Brotherhood already anyway. Uh, for a bit of context, Liam took some time out from the group chat because of the leaving. So you left the group chat, right? For because of the leaving cert.
Um, yeah, and I was just
Yeah.
even apart from the leaving cert, sometimes I find myself I'll like spend too much time like texting and shit like that. Just makes me less productive.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. So like, do you like do anything right now to like control screen time or anything?
What you mean, like?
Like you do you like try to reduce the time you spend on your phone, like in general?
I mean, I'm so busy that I don't really find myself on it that much because I have so many things that I'm working on. But I have this app called Minimalist Phone, and it like makes it so your phone it removes all the colorful icons. It like
Yeah.
when you click on an app, it's like how long do you want to spend this app? 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and it'll like kick you off after a certain amount of time. You can also like block apps for like as long as you want. So you just say like stop me from opening this app for the next 2 weeks, and then you literally can't even change that after you blocked it. It'll just be like nope, you
Okay.
blocked it for a reason.
Okay. That's actually a pretty good app.
Yeah,
So is that free or paid?
no, it's paid, but it's not too expensive.
Okay. I'd say for the people that are trying to like reduce their screen time, it might be a worthy expense.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
handy.
yeah. So, are you just in the free school group, or are you in Adonis school as well?
Just in the free one. I was thinking of joining Adonis school, but I did like research into it, and people were saying like, "Oh, you're not allowed to criticize him, like without getting banned, stuff like that." But even apart from that, don't really feel like I need his advice, like for YouTube and all that, or like,
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
yeah,
The only thing I was thinking about when considering whether to get it on the school was, how he has his courses on the school as well.
yeah,
So yeah, so that was one thing. But other than that, like I saw what the same thing I saw the same things you saw I saw as well, like about how can't criticize him or anything, which I feel like he's getting your money either way. So if you criticize him, he bans you. He's got your money anyway. So yeah, um, so yeah, that's like a trending sort of business model now. Communities, because I've seen it's starting to sort of become a bit saturated now. I've seen a lot of like
yeah.
YouTubers start communities, especially in school. So yeah. What subjects did you do for your reading, sir?
Uh, I did economics, business, Spanish, um, biology, Irish, English, maths.
Okay. So, okay, this is a question I'm going for you. Do you think that learning Irish is useless or useful?
I think it's completely useless unless you like. Actually, no, it's just completely useless. They don't even speak it in the Gaeltacht, apparently. They did like a
What?
poll, and a lot of
Really?
people, yeah, even the people in the Gaeltacht, they like answered the poll in English.
No, that's actually funny though.
So yes,
No, because
it's
I
the
thought
dead
like
language.
in the Gaeltacht they would only speak Irish and
Yeah,
no
that's what I
English at
thought as
all.
well. But my girlfriend said recently the poll, and a lot of them answered it in English.
Like, was that recent or from like a couple of years ago?
I
Or
have no clue.
okay. Well, because if that's recent, that's really bad. That should
Yeah,
get like the government a sign to actually like stop like making Irish like compulsory. Like,
yeah, I think it's a waste of
okay,
time. They could just have us learning like more useful languages from a young age. Like I went to an
yeah,
Irish primary school, and we were given out to if we spoke English, we just had like Irish shoved down our throats. And then in secondary, I just dropped down to like ordinary Irish out of spite because I
okay,
just hated the language.
yeah. I feel like it's also the fact like they teach higher level Irish kind of like English, where you have
Yeah,
poems,
poetry,
stories, and all that. So I
all
feel
that
like
useful shit.
it's very stupid.
Yeah,
Also, speaking of English, do you think learning English in school is useless or useful?
I think it can be useful for like marketing. Like it's good to be able to articulate yourself well, but
Hmm.
a lot of it is kind of useless. Like learning off poetry, like and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, I agree with you there. Just like I feel like if they taught you like things to do with creativity, like
Yeah,
they do have that section. I think I don't know if they had it when I did the leagues or where they had like a section for you where you wrote your own story and then give you like the topics or whatever, and you write the story by yourself. Um, but yeah, they had that, and then I'd say that's the only like creative aspect. Other than that, like the poetry and then the Shakespeare aspect. Um, you did like a Shakespeare play, didn't you, as well
yeah,
for
I did
your
Hamlet.
thing? So yeah, I did Hamlet as well. Um, yeah, I can't lie, I didn't. That's a weird. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be a better course if they focused more on like writing skills rather than like fiction.
Yeah, that's very true. The poetry, I feel like there's good and bad aspects. I think it depends on the poet as well. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, because I'd say the one poet I remember when I did the research was did Seamus Heaney, and some of his poems were actually pretty good, um, because like he put in a lot of dual meanings and stuff in his sentences. But other than that, yeah, fairly useless with the fiction and creativity. Do you also think that learning like a language or that like you did Spanish, so do you think that was useful as well?
Yeah, I'm keeping it up like after school because a lot of Spanish is like apart from English and Mandarin, it's like the most spoken language. So it's good for
Hmm.
like networking in Latin America and like
Yeah.
you can get more clients if you know
Mm.
Spanish because you can talk to Spanish clients. So it's good for
Yeah.
me as like personal training. I can help Spanish people.
So is your target audience sort of like Spanish speaking countries then?
No, it's just like useful to have to expand your
Okay.
like market base.
Yeah.
But English is
Yeah.
still primary focus.
Yeah. Yeah. So so you're just using it as like a tool for networking.
Um, well, yeah, once I'm fluent, I can use it for that, but I can also use it to like have a broader market because I don't need to just limit myself to English speakers. I can reach out to Spanish speakers as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do you plan to learn any more languages?
Maybe French or I think being a like trilingual or polyglot is cool.
Yeah. It's also going to be tough. It's a
Yeah,
tough thing to do. Yeah. But like I'd say, like Spanish, I've heard it's like a relatively easy language to learn compared to other languages.
yeah.
So I'd say for you, if you were to do another language, it should be fine. Um, yeah. So when do you see this personal training? Is it like a degree or a diploma you're planning to
So
do?
certificate you can get it in like 8-week course.
8 week course. Okay. So when do you plan on starting it?
I think there's one in August or September. There's one in July as well, but
Yeah.
I'll still be injured then now, so I won't be in the country, so I won't be able to do that one. So
Okay. Yeah.
I'll do like the autumn one.
Yeah. So after that, do you like is the cert like level 7, level 8? Is it any of those?
It's not like a college degree, like it's not
Okay.
level. There's like different like
So it's,
diplomas it gives you. I think it's like level 8 in like personal training, or like level 4 in personal training, level 3 in like
yeah,
group coaching, stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. So after you do that certificate, you're basically fully qualified to train anywhere basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So you could after that you could basically walk into a gym and like work there.
Yeah, you can freelance, or yeah, I could apply and just be like, yo, I have a certificate. Let me work for you, and then they'd be like, yeah.
Okay. So are you planning to work at a gym or just like work for yourself?
I'm not sure yet, really. I might work at a gym at first, so I can get like a bit of experience as
Yeah.
to what it's
Yeah,
like
that's
to like
fair.
run a gym,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Okay. That sounds good. Um, yeah, so I feel like for a lot of the people in the Irish Brotherhood, fitness is like one of the biggest aspects of self improvement. Probably the
yeah,
first thing that most people start, like when they get into self improvement, the first thing they do is get into the gym and start working out.
yeah. It's the
So
best thing you can do.
yeah, builds discipline, um, builds a bit of mental toughness, and the and as Hamza says, doing the hard things, especially when you don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends
Uh,
if you have a passion for it or not though. I don't really feel like training I mean, sometimes I have days where I'm like, oh, I don't want to train today, but it's rare. Like, it doesn't really take discipline if you like it. Like, some people act
Yeah,
like training to failure is like, oh,
yeah,
I'm so disciplined, look at me. But like, if you enjoy it, it's not discipline.
yeah. But some people, like I feel like as well, you could initially hate working out, but then
Yeah, some people are
you
like that
grow
as a
into
and
loving
it
it.
will
Then
build,
yeah,
and then it will build discipline.
yeah, yeah. So they get the discipline from that, and then they eventually love doing it, so they don't need the discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you say is so you trained push pull legs already, but have you done any other like uh workout splits other than that?
Right now, well, I
Well,
do
right now, yeah, you can't, but
right
like
now I do upper
back,
lower. So I'll do like forearms and then all my rehab stuff, like train my rotator cuffs,
yeah,
train rear
yeah,
delts, and then I'll train legs, and then I'll hit upper again, and I'll train legs.
yeah.
I don't really take any rest days.
So do you do sort of like a circuit type workout?
No, I I meant like on different days, like upper lower. Like I'll
Oh, right,
train
okay, okay,
train
yeah,
upper
yeah.
body one
So you
day.
don't take like you just change from upper lower each day. You don't have like a specific rest day. Is that what you meant?
I don't take rest days, so I'll just train like upper body one day, legs the next day, upper body the next
Yeah,
day, legs the next day,
yeah.
and repeat.
Okay, yeah. Do you take supplements?
Yeah, I take a lot actually, like
Right.
creatine.
Let's see. Let's hear the list.
I'm on the fucking super soldier serum. I take creatine, collagen with vitamin C,
Yeah.
cocoa powder with a snarly supplement, cocaine.
Okay.
Nah, I'm messing.
Yeah.
um, Vitamin D,
Yeah.
uh, ashwagandha, zinc, magnesium,
Okay.
copper, and I'm on this like multivitamin I got recently.
Yeah.
Obviously, I believe in like food over supplementation, but a lot of the
Yeah.
food, like some of it is from like nutrient depleted soils, so I just think it's good to like
Yeah.
supplement anyway, just in case. And
Yeah. Uh,
so I take a multivitamin that's got like a load of things like copper, zinc, magnesium, just like all the like minerals and like vitamins, even some of the like
yeah.
non-essential ones that just give you a boost. Um, I take raw jelly with honey.
Yeah.
I um take like L-citrulline, L-arginine,
Okay.
red maca root, like a load of shit. Like my list is like endless.
Bro was like a walking supplement shop.
Yeah, my house like a pharmacy.
Yeah. You mentioned cocoa powder. What does that do though?
So it's like a myostatin inhibitor, which is like this hormone that suppresses muscle growth. So like myostatin is a hormone that suppresses muscle growth, and
Yeah.
if you take cocoa powder, it will like lower that, so you'll be able to build
Oh,
muscle
okay. Yeah.
faster. It's also like
Okay.
a vasodilator, so it'll widen your blood vessels and you'll get like more blood flow. So it's good for like getting a
Mm,
pump in the gym as well.
okay. So, okay, that makes sense because I've heard of people having myostatin deficiency and they're like hench as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just born like fucking jacked. It's not fair.
Well, like at least for one thing I can say is if they have the myostatin deficiency, they don't have to work as hard as people that do have myostatin. So I'd
Yeah.
say that it's that hard working factor that they won't have. But yeah, what does ashwagandha do? Because I've heard about it, but I haven't really looked into it.
It's an adaptogen, so it like gets rid of stress, but I don't really take for that because I'm like never
Okay,
stressed anyway. But
okay,
apparently it boosts your sleep quality and like athletic
okay.
performance. So
Okay.
maybe that's just because like maybe those are just side effects of like reducing stress. So maybe it's not even
Yeah.
doing anything for me since I'm not really stressed anyway. But
Okay.
I'm not sure.
That makes sense. Yeah, that sounds good. Um, yeah. Could probably call it as an episode there. It was great having you on.
Thanks, man.
Um, yeah, we could probably get you on again just so we can talk more about being a walking supplement shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So this was episode 10 of the Irish Brotherhood podcast with me and Liam, and of course Reuben slacking. So hopefully he'll be on for the next episode anyway.
On for the next one.
Yeah. Yeah. See you guys.